For over 360 years, the people of the Orient have known a gem when they see one. Kikkoman.
How to make good old-fashioned iced tea. First, put the kettle on the flame. While you're waiting, bag your pot. Watch the telly. Check the kettle. Tap your flat. Ring up your brother. Check the kettle.
Now there's a faster way to make fresh brewed iced tea. The Iced Teapot by Mr. Coffee makes 2 quarts of refreshing iced tea in less time than it takes to boil water.
Walk your feet. Come back. Check the kettle.
The Iced Teapot by Mr. Coffee. The modern way to make old-fashioned iced tea.
The first returns are in. This is my last campaign, the Last Hurrah.
We estimate about 6 speaking stops a night besides the dinners.
Tonight we don't need a crystal ball, you're in. Not by a landslide, but you're in.
A mealy, maneuverable piece of dough.
The votes are in. There's nothing for us to do but sit and wait. I consider this outright blackmail. Cheat, ambitious. I know we got trouble. How much trouble?
Spencer Tracy's touching performance makes The Last Hurrah one of our favorite movies. Thursday on TNT.
This was really worth getting up for.
You know, it's the first time we've had a chance to talk since we got here.
Do I taste cinnamon?
Uh-huh. It's Café Vienna, one of General Foods' international coffees.
It's perfect in the morning.
Mine's Café Francais. It's so smooth and light.
You know, this is so nice. Think we ought to let the guys in on it?
Nah, let them sleep. This is our time.
With General Foods International Coffees. Not long ago, these women would have shied away from these hugs. You would too if you were wearing a diaper. But today, Johnson & Johnson brings you the breakthrough. Serenity Guards. Bladder control protection so advanced you'll never need anything bulky again. Serenity holds as much as something 5 times its size. Locking liquid into a gel that won't leak. That's proven protection. So give yourself a hug for discovering Serenity from Johnson & Johnson.
Ricola, the all-natural herb cough drop imported from Switzerland. Ricola has been soothing throats and relieving coughs naturally for over 60 years.
When 1 in 4 adults looks at dairy food, their stomach says stop. Say no now, or pay later. Antacids aren't made for this problem, called lactose intolerance. But new Dairy Ease is. It's not an antacid, but a natural nutritional supplement that lets you comfortably digest ice cream, cheese, and milk without distress. Enjoy dairy food as naturally as everyone else with pleasant-tasting, chewable new Dairy Ease.
I have to tell you about this method of exercise that helps you have a firmer stomach without sit-ups. It's called the Tummysizer method. Just clip on the Tummysizer and extend and contract your stomach muscles, then relax. The Tummysizer helps make sure you do this isometric exercise correctly, counting your reps as you firm your stomach. What's so fabulous about the Tummysizer method is that it works great even when you're in a relaxed position. For a firmer stomach without sit-ups, call toll-free now.
We now return to Maximilian Schell as Peter the Great. Thursday night on TBS.
Mr. Benson has agreed to have this operation.
But electrodes installed in the brain can be hazardous to your health. The Terminal Man. 10:20 Eastern on TBS Thursday night.
Here to tell us about their sensational new discovery, please welcome Frank Bartles and Ed Jaymes. Ed, it's good to see you again.
I'm Frank.
Of course you are. Tell us about this great new product.
Well, it's our new Bartles and Jaymes light wine coolers. As you can see, Ed has reduced the calories by 1/3, which he believes gives you even more fresh fruit taste.
That's incredible. Fewer calories, more taste. Bartles and Jaymes Light. Give it a try, folks.
Sunday afternoon, around 5 o'clock. Poor guy blows an engine. Best price I could give him is more than he expected. So he calls his credit card company, Citibank. They increase his credit line, just like that. Citibank always seems to come through. Of all the credit cards I take, and I take them all, there's only one I take with me.
Not just MasterCard, Citibank MasterCard.
Hershey presents Symphony, a masterpiece of chocolate made with more milk than any leading bar. It's smooth, creamy with a whole different taste. Destined to be a classic in chocolate. Symphony. Hershey's Symphony. Also available with almonds and toffee chips.
Play Little Caesars Lucky Sevens game. Everyone wins twice every time.
Hey, I just won 2 pizzas. This must be my lucky day.
And try Little Caesars Lucky Sevens Pizza. 2 medium pizzas with 7 toppings for only $7.77. Not 1, but 2 pizzas.
Pizza.
You can whip up a sumptuous dip the crowd will love dipping into with Knorr vegetable soup and recipe mix. You can turn a vegetable on the side into a festive main event with a lemony Knorr hollandaise sauce. And a savory soup can help dinner become a delicious, memorable meal, especially if it's Knorr fine herb soup. Discover how Knorr can help you turn any meal into something special. Knorr, where taste is everything.
Stouffer's invite you to eat like you really like to eat. Introducing 8 of your all-time home-style favorites, like tender Salisbury steak with our original macaroni and cheese, sliced turkey breast in gravy with homemade stuffing. And to tempt you even more, they're all under 370 calories. So dig in. They're new from Stouffer's.
I'll be there in a half an hour. Let me think about it.
The most important safety feature in any car is the driver. That's why we've given the Mazda 929S luxury sedan a patented rear suspension and the security of anti-lock brakes. For a driving experience so relaxing, it lets you make those split-second decisions every luxury car driver needs to make.
I've thought about it. Let's order pizza.
The Mazda 929S.
It just feels right. And now we continue with Peter the Great, a TBS exclusive.
When people look at you, what do they think? You're too young to go gray. You're planning to wear your gray like a badge. You're just too busy to keep up your looks. You could cover your gray with loving care. It has no peroxide. It's as gentle to the hair as a shampoo. And it gives you a beautiful match to your natural color. Really, is there a choice? Gray hair or loving care?
New Britain, Connecticut is 119 miles from New York City. It only seems farther than that. People here live in the same houses their parents lived in, worship in churches where their grandparents worshipped, and work for the company their great-grandfathers built, the Stanley Works. So it's not surprising Stanley tools are made to last. It would only be surprising if they weren't.
As the world watches CNN's live coverage of the Gulf War, remember, CNN is the premier source for all news, with reports from the business world on Moneyline, highlights and scores on Sports Tonight, interviews with newsmakers on Larry King Live, hard-hitting investigative reports, sizzling debates on Crossfire, entertainment features on Showbiz Today, and the lifestyle trends of the 90s. Now, more than ever, rely on the world's news leader, CNN.
First food must be eaten in the morning.
The man who wrote the book on Florida grapefruit is history.
You don't just have to have it in the morning. You can feel it anytime you feel it. Spice it if you like it as a treat. You just can't beat it. Grapefruit anytime.
Grapefruit, fresh from Florida and Florida's Indian River.
You don't just have to have it in the morning.
It's Tommy Lasorda with a way to help you lose weight that's going to shake things up. Ultra Slim Fast Fruit Juice Mix.
Juice it up, lose weight, feel great.
Mix it with your favorite fruit juice.
Juice it up, lose weight, feel great.
It's a delicious, nutritious part of the Ultra Slim Fast plan.
Juice it up, lose weight, feel great.
New Ultra Slim Fast Fruit Juice Mix.
Give us a week, we'll take off the weight.
you can whip up a sumptuous dip the crowd will love dipping into with Knorr vegetable soup and recipe mix. You can turn a vegetable on the side into a festive main event with a lemony Knorr hollandaise sauce. And a savory soup can help dinner become a delicious, memorable meal, especially if it's Knorr fine herb soup. Discover how Knorr can help you turn any meal into something special. Knorr, where taste is everything.
Spare me a second, Sam.
Remember, every time you breathe out,
and shipments aren't just slipping, they're slumping.
someone else may be breathing in. Try Breath Saver sugar-free mints with the core of confidence and share them.
Of all these cold medicines, only one combines the pain reliever in Advil with the medicine in Sudafed, CoAdvil. Last year, 7 million people discovered it.
It was a sinus as well as a head cold.
Lead weights in my face all through here. It felt like a clogged drain.
CoAdvil just cleared everything up.
It was like the lead weights had just gone away.
I was not drowsy with CoAdvil at all.
Try CoAdvil, and the next cold won't seem so bad.
CoAdvil, advanced formula for cold and sinus relief.
We now return to tonight's special presentation, Peter the Great.
Before we could put our plan into action.